Yo, sound test mic, sound check. Hello, guys, and welcome to Autodesk Learning 101. So, in this topic, let's continue our discussion about the basics of the building model. So, last exercise, we discussed about how to create compound and vertically compound walls. So this time around, I'm going to teach you how to add and modify walls using editing commands. Okay, so in this exercise, we are going to add interior walls to the floor plan of the building model. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to create my walls here. Okay, so I'm going to create now uh, wall. So I'm going to start by using the copy tool. So I'm going to show you how to use the copy tool in Revit. So first thing, you just need to select the element that you want to copy, like for example this one, and then from the modify panel you can see here the copy tool. So I'm going to select here the copy, and then the next thing that you need to do, if you're going to read your status bar here, it says click to enter move start point. So I'm going to click near the wall inside, and I'm going to drag my cursor upward like this. Okay, so if you're having a difficulty moving your pointer vertical, okay, you can turn on here the constraint. If you check the constraint here, you will notice that it's constrained vertically and horizontally. All right, so you can turn on the constraint. So I'm going to move my pointer up, going up without clicking. So I'm going to move up, and then you can type now the distance that you want. So let's say, for example, I'm going to type 6,000 and then press enter to place the copy of the wall. That's it. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to copy again the left wall. For example, this one. I'm going to select this wall here. Oops. All right, this wall. And then I'm going to select the copy again. So I'm going to click copy, and then I'm going to click here beside the element, and then move my pointer to the right, and then you can type again the distance, like for example 3,600, and then enter. That's it. Okay, so if you select the wall, you can see that the type is basic wall exterior siding from the type selector. So to change the wall type of this wall here, okay, I'm going to select modify first to deselect. So I'm going to select this wall, and then I'm going to change the type from here. So I'm going to select this, okay, and then I'm going to select from the type selector interior wall. So I'm going to look for 123, this one, interior 123 partition. So I'm going to select that, and then you will now see that it will now change. Okay, let me change this also. So I can select this type selector, and then just change that to the type that you want, like for example this one. That's it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the offset tool. Okay, so what is the offset tool? The offset tool can be found on your modify tab, and then you can see here offset. So I'm going to select the offset here. Okay, just make sure numerical here is selected, and then let's key in here the offset distance. So let's say 1,800 with the copy is with the copy box tick, and then I'm going to place the cursor over the horizontal internal wall so that the preview line appears below it, just like what I have right now. You see the preview is below, because if you are going to move your pointer up, the preview will show that one. It's above, so make sure it's below. So I'm going to click here to place the new wall. That's it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to trim. Okay, so I'm going to select here modify, and then I'm going to use the trim tool. So I'm going to select trim extend single element. So I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to select the new horizontal wall that I just created. So this will be the cutting edge. Just click that, and then I'm going to click the lower portion of the vertical wall. So I'm going to click this. There you go. And then after that, I'm going to select modify. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this using array. Alright, so I'm going to use the array tool. So just select this, and then there's the array tool. Just click that, and then make sure that linear is selected. Ensure that the group and associate checkbox is clear. We do not want to group that and associate, so I'm going to uncheck this. And then the total number is 3. Okay, 3. And then make sure move to second is selected. And then the constraint here is selected also. Now I'm going to click next to the vertical wall inside. So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to drag my pointer to the right, and then I'm going to type the distance that I want. Let's say 4,200, enter. That's it. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to select these 3 walls here, and then I'm going to copy that here to this side, this time using mirror command. Okay, so I'm going to select these 3 walls, and then I'm going to use this tool, mirror draw axis. So I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to snap at the midpoint, which is somewhere here, this one. So I'm going to pick here, and then I'm going to pick above for the second point. There you go. And then just select modify to terminate the command. Okay. Now the next thing that I'm going to do, let's say I want to create an opening here. So I want to remove this wall, portion of this wall. So to do that, I'm going to select here, split element. So I'm going to select split element, and then I'm going to split this wall like this. Okay, just pick, and then select modify. So as you can see, it's now split. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the trim, which is this one, trim extend to corner. A while ago, we selected trim extend single element. So this time, trim extend to corner. So let me select this. And then you need to select the 2 sides that you want to remain. This one, I want to remain, and then this one. There you go. This one, I want to remain, and then this one. There you go. So that's how you create an opening. Then select again the modify to terminate the command. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to select these 3 vertical walls here. So I'm going to select these 3 vertical wall, and then again I'm going to use mirror. Okay, this time instead of using mirror draw axis, I'm going to use mirror pick axis. So I'm going to select mirror pick axis, and then this time around for the axis, I'm going to click this wall. Just click that. There you go. Okay, and then I'm going to select modify. Now the next thing that we are going to do is I'm going to extend these walls to this wall here. Alright, so this time I'm going to select here trim extend multiple elements. Alright, so let's select this one. Just click, and then select again the boundary or cutting edge, which is this one, and then you can now select the elements that you want to extend. Okay, and then we also want to extend these walls to this wall. So I'm going to select modify to terminate the command, and then I'm going to select again trim extend multiple elements, and then let's select this as our cutting edge, and then you can use this selection. There you go, and then you can select modify. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to split this wall here, this wall. I'm going to split this wall here. Okay, so let's try to do that. So I'm going to select split again. I'm going to click this. All right, and then I'm going to pick somewhere here. The exact location of the split is not critical, so I'm going to click somewhere here. There you go. So again, it's now splitted. So I'm going to select modify to terminate. This time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this wall above. Okay, so I'm going to show you the move command. So let's say I'm going to move and snap it to this wall here, to this corner. So I'm going to select this wall, just click that, and then just select the move command. So make sure you select this join. Okay, so we are going to disjoin that, and then after that, make sure the constraint is clear. All right, then let us now select the base point. So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to snap it here. There you go. Okay, just close this warning. Okay, it's just notifying you that the highlighted walls overlap, but it's okay. Never mind that one. All right. Now the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to use the offset again. So I'm going to use the offset command, this one. And then for the offset distance, I'm going to key in here 3000. 3000, enter. So we are going to offset this to the right side. There you go. Okay. And then I'm going to offset again 3000 to the right side. This one. All right. Then I'm going to add again. All right. Then I'm going to add again. There you go. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to select here modify. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one, this wall. So I'm going to use trim extend to corner. So I'm going to pick here, pick here. This one I want to extend here. So I'm going to use this trim extend single element. So I click this, I'm going to pick here, and then I'm going to pick this one. Now these three walls here that is extending beyond this wall, so I'm going to trim that. So I'm going to use this trim extend multiple elements. So I'm going to select that. So you can use this tool to trim or to extend. You just need to select first the boundary, and then you just need to select the side that you want to remain. I want to remain this, remain, remain, and remain. There you go. And then you just select here modify. Okay, that's it. So basically, these are the main tools that most of the time we use when dealing with walls. We use the trim, we use the offset, mirror, copy, move, array, split. Okay, so these are the tools that most of the time we are using to create our wall. Okay, so hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any comments or suggestions, you can put it on the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So once again, guys, thank you for watching and have a nice day.